My life is dedicated to music. Since I was born, I am involved in music because my mother was a professional choral singer. She was an excellent and very talented singer. And when I was 4, 5, 3 years, I started to go with her. She took me with her to choral rehearsals in the music theater where she was working. So since my earliest childhood, I am somehow involved with music. And then I went to music school learning piano, and I started to be a pianist, and then music theory, music pedagogy. And I discovered, when I was 20, I discovered the voice as the instrument and the thing for my life. Yes, over 200 altogether, over 200 works, all 200. But most of them are written for choirs, because I am very deep involved in choir music, and it's quite normal. But I've written also pieces for piano orchestras, solo accordion orchestras, and a lot of other things. Composing is, or should be, a thing, an act that we call a result of inspiration. So it means inspiration it's coming from the Latin inspirare. It means to inhale. And the other way of doing something, writing music, but without an inspiration, is called construction. And I have, thanks to God, the possibility to get inspirations. Probably it's coming from God, like to every other composer. So I feel the need to write music, and I have to fulfill it. It's just something I can't live without it. If I don't write music for a certain period of time, I have a feeling that I will die nearly. So it's a need, and I have to express myself very, very much. And when I do that, I feel that I created something, that I gave some energy. It makes you very happy when other people, choirs, like to perform that, and they can find in this piece of yours, they can find a truth for them. I was born for music in that way as a composer. I started to write music when I was 12, 13 years. I started to compose. And I discovered that the best way for me at that time was to sit at the piano, to put my hands on my ears, to get silent inside of me, and then I could hear my music completely. But it took me time to learn staff notation, everything, to understand and to be able to write down what I have heard. And since then I knew that it's not me who is writing the music, that it's coming from God. God is giving us an inspiration, yes. He's talking through us. It's also in painting, it's in everywhere. Architecture, it's the same thing. Only creations as a result of construction are not the same thing. They can be good, but they are not truly good. I worked until now or was active professionally in, I think India is now the 18th country. So I was in Japan, South America, US, Africa, Japan, China, Malaysia, France, Italy, everywhere. And of course, when you're going to a country which is maybe not so common to you, like European countries, you are getting a lot of impressions. Yes. For example, I was very impressed when I heard choirs singing, black people singing, because you have also white people singing in South Africa, especially black people, young people singing their traditional music. They sing it in 4 parts. I was so impressed that I decided, I had the need, and I was so inspired, I decided to write a piece which is called, or will be called, Mama Africa. So I wrote the words, and I asked them to translate it in one of their languages. So, and I started already to write it, but it will be a piece which will be very similar to their way of doing music now. So, and I hope I will be inspired also in India by learning something about your traditional music here.